Let's make like plants and grow. Don't let this summer bring your art skills to a wilt, to drying up and looking sad, and how else can I say it? Just the wilting thing really worked for me. I have 3 ideas to help you elevate your skills, not just to maintain your skills, but to help them grow. Help your skills to elevate. That's my word this year, is elevate. So if you are interested in growing, then watch this video and take some notes. So we're gonna get started. If you're new to this channel, welcome! My name is Kristina and I'm an artist specializing in acrylic paints. I love to draw and paint, and I teach. I've taught all ages and have a lot of fun doing it, being a little goofy here and there. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you haven't already seen this video, go check out my 12 ways to stay creative every day, because that's gonna give some points that I'm not really gonna dive into those ones. So make sure you do check that out, because that's gonna help you on the everyday, on the daily. But today's video is a more focused video on what you can do for this summer. Or maybe you have a 2-month window that's coming up where you're going on holiday, or you're breaking from the norm. And what happens is when we break from the norm of our day-to-day kind of routines, then we lose some of those habits that help us to grow and be consistent and have art that's being created and that kind of thing. And summer, I feel like, is one of those times where that may be your time where you have more time to be creative. Or maybe summer doesn't really change for you. Like, I don't have school anymore, so summer's not that different, but it's different for the people around me. And sometimes the people around you affect your schedule, right? So let me know in the comments what your summer is going to be like. Do you have, a lot of travel plans? Do you have a lot of family visiting? Do you have school off? Like, what is it like for you? Is that might make a difference in terms of how valuable this is to you. But I hope that these ideas will help elevate your skills. Number 1, try Skillshare. The first month is free if you've never tried Skillshare before. If you're not really sure what it is, it's an online learning platform. I am one of the teachers, and what's cool about it is you do have to go through an application process to become a teacher there. So not just anybody is accepted, which makes it a little bit higher class than maybe some of these free places that you're going. But it's also great because you can access it anywhere, anytime. So if you're traveling, you don't have to worry about, oh no, I'm out of my normal habit, that kind of thing. So access it from your phone, from a laptop, a computer, wherever you're at, you can log in. So that's a really great one for no matter where you're at, just as long as you can access the internet. And if you can't, you can also download the classes. So if you're traveling, download it, you're good to go. So go check that out. Give it a try. There are lots of teachers on there. There's lots of things you can learn, but I recommend, focusing on what you want to elevate. So if it's drawing skills, or if it's, a digital design type of skill, focus on one skill and work on that particular skill. Don't get too wild all over the place, okay? We want to have a focused elevation. Number 2, try sketchbook challenge. Have you done the 100 heads challenge? Maybe you can set a 60-day challenge. Every day you're drawing something. So sign up for a challenge, whether that's a community-based one or just for yourself, or you can share with us in the comments. Share what you're going to do in the comments for a sketchbook challenge, but getting in the sketchbook every day. So set yourself a little challenge and let us know what it is in the comments. One thing I'm excited about is, I'm finished this sketchbook now, and I'll be doing a sketchbook tour soon with that. But I've also purchased these little pads of different types of paper to do different kinds of challenges. So right now I have my 100 heads in a recycled paper kind of sketchbook. And then now I also have like marker and mixed media and toned tan paper. Super excited to play around with that. And black mixed media paper. So really excited to try different challenges, not just different challenges, but with different papers. That's one of those variables you can change that can make it kind of exciting. Number 3, keep a sketchbook journal. So why I'm suggesting this, because we've already talked about a sketchbook challenge. So why do I need a sketchbook journal? This is going to be for special memories you're creating and making during the summer months. Like I said in the beginning, you might have travel plans, you might have fun experiences, maybe you're going hiking, maybe you're going sightseeing, maybe you're just going for a walk with a friend. So to commemorate that moment, try a sketchbook journal. You can use any medium that you have that you can carry for whatever kind of travel you're doing. It could be watercolor, it could be marker, it could just be pencil or a pen. I'll show you an example of what I did. I am an avid journaler. I love to document trips and experiences to the nines. I will take photos, videos, I will sketch things sometimes, and then I'll write in a journal too. Like it's a little much. It's a little extreme. Don't expect everybody to be that extreme. It's something that brings me a lot of joy. So, but I think it's a really fun thing to try if you haven't, to sketch out an experience. So, for instance, I went to LA for the first time in 2020 before the lockdown. I was lucky enough to have finished my travels before all of that happened. And I went to Universal Studios for the first time. So I documented a page in my sketchbook. Now, this is a little bit of a reveal because we are going to be doing a sketchbook tour soon. But in here I have my little LA, because we stayed in LA for that reason, to go see like Universal Studios and to also go to Magic Mountain. So we went on the roller coaster. So I have little pictures of that and just different things to kind of document the experience. So, I have the Simpsons ride, we have the Soak Zone, we've got the Jurassic Park, there's palm trees, just crazy drivers. Yeah. If you've ever driven in LA, thankfully my husband was driving. I was just trying to navigate, which was hard too. But this is just an idea. So I took a Micron pen that I had with me, and I would often just sketch while I was in the car, or if there's moments where you're having to wait around, and those are the moments. I'm not saying to pass on the moments where you're actually experiencing the fun moments. I didn't actually bring the sketchbook with me to Universal Studios. I had it with me, back at our Airbnb kind of thing. So sketch it out. Maybe you can even have other people sketch in there with you if you want, or sign it or something, if it's kind of a fun friends thing that you're experiencing. So I really love that idea on top of your sketchbook challenge, or in place of, for that day or for that time, just to keep you going while you're traveling and that kind of thing. It kind of breaks away from the norm of creating to try something different, where it's like I'm trying to symbolize my experiences and kind of document them through art. And the way I did it isn't the way I'm saying you have to do it. There's so many other ways you can do it. You can also glue things in, make it kind of, like a whole mixed media type of thing, and do some fun sketches with flyers and things when you go visiting places. So have fun with it and document it. It's really fun to look back on and to remember those experiences, and it just brings back all the memories of what you went through. And that's what journaling's all about, is to be able to kind of re-experience those moments and to reflect and see where you were and where you are now, and all these interesting things. And now to implement these things and to make sure we stay accountable to ourselves and we actually do grow and elevate. I just got a hair there. We do grow and elevate through the summer. I have a free accountability chart for you. And even if you're watching this at a different time, it's a 60-day chart that can work for any 60 days that you have coming up. So if you're not able to start right away, or you're going to be going on a 2-month holiday and you want to use this for that time, go ahead, you can reuse it at any time. All you need to do to access this free 60-day accountability chart is click on this link. That's my website. You'll find a place to subscribe to my newsletter. Go there and you will automatically receive an email where you can get all the good stuff, and including the 60-day chart. This chart alone isn't going to solve everything or help you actually be accountable. What you need to do in addition to having this chart, so whether you print it off and use it as is, or whether you create your own from the guide that I've created, or you have your own idea of how to create one digitally or whatnot, go for it. Whatever is going to work for you and your style. But in combination with it, I highly recommend that you give yourself a reward for certain levels of achievement. Don't just give yourself a reward if you do it 100%, because it's not likely that you're going to be 100%, okay? You might be motivated enough to get that 100% if you give yourself a reward that's going to help you get there. And it's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but I like to give myself varying reward levels. Not too many, we don't want to go out crazy, but for example, if I hit 100%, gonna give myself maybe a $50 Amazon reward. So whatever's on my Amazon list, spend up to $50. Like, you set the parameters, you set the rewards, whatever it is. Maybe you get to go eat at your favorite restaurant or do a certain activity, depending on the difficulty of the parameters you've set for the challenge in the first place. But give yourself some kind of reward. Then maybe you have like an 80% or 75%. Then give yourself a lesser reward, like maybe it's a $10 Amazon thing. And then below that, I wouldn't go, if I did one day, I'm not gonna give myself a reward necessarily, but I wanna push myself. You set your rewards, but make it a reward that's actually gonna make you want to accomplish these things. So you can implement one of these strategies or all three if you're ready to go, you wanna really give it all this summer, then go for it. Take all three of them or create a new combination of the three. Maybe you like part of one of my ideas, but you have a better idea for yourself. Go for it. Have fun with it. And let's grow this summer. Let's elevate our skills. I can't wait to see if this has helped you. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. You guys, I just noticed this in my background. This is an ostrich egg that I'm going to paint eventually, but I've had it for a long time and I haven't painted it. Oh dear. I hope that didn't hinder your experience. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you so much.